quality, service, atmosphere. You're next in the chair. Feel at home in the barbershop. G. Bush offers a fresh cut on sports. The barbershop isn't just grooming for guys. It's culture, it's lifestyle, it's sports. And it's now the barbershop is giving the sports scene a sheer shave and shine. Join the makeover now. Follow Garrett Bush at GBush91 on Twitter.
Well, man. What a great victory by the Cleveland Browns today. Again, 3 out of the 4. Greg Williams, Freddie Kitchen, Baker Mayfield again getting back on track. And as always, you ain't got to wait for me to get back on track because the barbershop been doing it since week 1. And welcome you back into another episode of the barbershop. It's your boy G Bush at you once again. And you know where you can get at me at. GBush91 on Twitter. You know what it is. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Please show me that love and affection that I so sorely need. And as always, go ahead and comment below in the section because you know what we do. We so sincere. We so sincere about this movement. And as always, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit me up at the barbershop. The barbershop. You can hit me up on the barbershop, GBush91_barbershop on Instagram. Check me out. I'll keep the description 11 to 3 every Saturday. Every Saturday on 92.3 The Fam. Get me on there. Definitely check me out. And you can hit me up on there as always. But man, listen, let's get right into this game. Nice game. Nice game for the Cleveland Browns, this game, man. Stupendous game. Tremendous way to bounce back, man. And this shows me a lot about the Cleveland Browns because the Cleveland Browns had an opportunity this game to fall back off the horse, so to speak. You know, last week I was very clear about the way I felt about the way the Texans game went. And the Texans came out and the Texans showed me there's levels to this thing. The Texans came out and showed that they were a better team. The Texans has been red hot and the Browns came out and for the first time I saw that Baker Mayfield threw a couple of passes and he played in that first half of the Texans game. He played like a rookie. He threw the ball up for grabs a few times in that game, and he threw the ball up a few times that I've seen him not do before in any of his previous games. And so I wanted to see how they bounced back in this game because this game could have totally easily ended up a lot like the games before. There's 3 or 4 times in this game. 3 to 4 times in this game, the Browns could have been the Browns. We all watched it. We was all sitting back on the couch. The missed extra point. You know, when the missed extra point happens and the Browns had an opportunity to go up 4 points, he misses the extra point on a penalty. They're up 3. We're like, oh, God, here come the Browns situation again. They get down after the big play. They go down, and instead of having the opportunity to put 7 on the board, they put 3 up, go up 26-20. We like, man, this is looking terrible. Now we up 26-20 instead of going up 10. Panthers, we looking around to see the Panthers come back on that. You look at the opportunity that the Panthers had. 2 or 3 shots and cracks to get back into that football game and to put points on the board. And the defense comes up, stops them a few times, and down stretches in the fourth quarter, and they hold them. So there's plenty of times during this football game in which the Carolina Panthers had time and ample opportunity to get back into that football game and to go up and go for the winning touchdown drive, and they didn't. And the Browns defense stopped them, and the Browns had an opportunity to be the old school Browns, but they didn't. I tweeted that Greg Williams. Listen, come on, Greg. Listen, the Panthers was running whatever they wanted to run. That orbit motion, that jet sweep motion, they look like digital planets. They had constellation motions. They had Mars, Jupiter, constellations, the belt Orion. They had Saturns and Uranus going everywhere, pause. They had all kind of stuff. They had Kepler B. They had every motion you can think of moving everywhere. And I thought sometimes that the Browns defense was getting caught up in that motion. They was getting caught up in that motion. And I said, listen, y'all looking at that motion too much. They only running 3 plays. They only running a couple plays out here. And whatever they're running ain't even that deep. They're running quick stuff underneath, 7 to 8 yards, a little quick draw game, and a bunch of run pass option stuff, and a couple quick slants and screens. That's it. And push come to shove, they're looking to get McCaffrey to rock every single time matched up on a linebacker. I thought the first half they was getting whatever they wanted as far as, isolating and matching up McCaffrey with linebackers. And I think that that motion that they moving everybody around with got people caught up in a chess game that they didn't even need to really even pay attention to. But at halftime, I'll give them credit. They went in, made those adjustments, and said, listen, fellas, that's all they running. They ain't running nothing too crazy. And in the second half, I thought the defense settled in a little bit, and got to what they were supposed to get to, which is, we figured out that Cam Newton is not that accurate in the pocket. Yeah. Come on. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's what we wanted to have been doing. We should have been getting to that. And while we talking about that, let's talk about this. I always looked at compare and contrast the 2 quarterbacks. And I'm a big Cam Newton fan. But look, this must be said. Cam Newton, there's certain parts of his game that have to be addressed. The pass that he missed wide open in the end zone on 4th down to, I forget the receiver's name. It eludes me at this point. I think it's Jarvis Wright, I think. I'll go back and look at the tape and figure out what it was. But anyway, that guy was open. He missed him. Cam Newton misses entirely way too many open players. Cam Newton misses guys that he should not miss. He has to put balls on people. Pause. He has to put the ball on people. You can't be missing guys wide open in the back of the end zone, man. Like listen, that guy was open. And these are plays that quarterbacks, that competent quarterbacks, the elite of the elite, making us sleep. I call that rocking the baby. Those are plays rocking the baby to sleep. You ever see like a real solid mom, like a mom that's like a A+ mom, like a mom that like a mom that got experience, like a world-class mom, the mom that got a job, the mom that could cook while multitasking, that can cook, that can help out with the homework, that can be already thinking about a arts and craft job to do with 2 other kids in the corner to keep them, that's 3 to 5, preoccupied, that could put a DVD on while carrying a toddler at the same time while giving somebody else a bath. That's what I call rocking the baby to sleep. They can do that in their sleep every day and twice on Sunday. They can do all of that. Like if you leave that to a mom, that's nothing. I can been doing that. That's rocking the baby. Them little throws like that, that's nothing to the top notch, them Aaron Rodgers and them Favres and them top notch dudes at the top 5. You can't miss that throw in the back of the end zone. Them is touchdowns, bro. You can't miss that throw. And if Cam Newton wants to be the top of the food chain, them has to be throws you make in your sleep and in your dreams and from 9 to 5 and at 2 a.m. and when you getting ready to go to the quickie mart. You got to make them throws. And them is just throws that's really annoying when you watch Cam Newton and if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, because you waiting for him to mature to hit them type throws, man. You got to hit them because he's open. I'm as a Browns fan, I'm like, oh, that's touchdown. That's 7. That got to be 7. Has to be 7. There's another couple things that I'm looking at in terms of comparing and contrasting. You look at what Baker Mayfield did today. Listen. 6 God is not playing around. Listen, look, that shows moxie. That shows some type of swag to say, listen, I didn't come out and I threw them picks last week. I bet you I won't do it again. Bet you I won't do it no more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ball players don't make the same mistakes 2 weeks in a row. I bet you won't catch me slipping no more. He came back He corrected his mistakes halftime against the Texans. Now, granted, Texans was playing, laid off a little bit, took the foot off the gas. He came out today swinging. He 18 for 22, 238, 129 QB rating. Listen, I don't know if it was 129 or 123, somewhere in the 120s. We'll go back and check the stats on that or whatever. But listen, when you 18 or 22, that's the type of efficiency that you need to be quarterbacking, and no balls hitting the ground. I see Hollywood Higgins, and mind you, Hollywood Higgins dropped a touchdown earlier in the game, but and he had a drop, a couple of drops here or there, that could have been considered drops that should have probably went to his completions. So this thing that I want to say about Baker Mayfield is that's what I'm talking about, is that you bounce back from a tough game, you come back, you put more points on the board, and you say, all right, fellas, yeah, we had a tough one, but we right back. We right back. We not playing around. And you look up in the standings, you look right back up at the standings, and you say, listen, next 4 games, very winnable. Next 4 games, very winnable. You got the Cincinnati Bengals coming up. You have the Denver Broncos coming up, and now you got the Baltimore Ravens. Everything that you want to do is right in front of you. The Carolina Panthers was a winnable game. Broncos is a winnable game. Cincinnati and Baltimore, definitely winnable games. So, people want to talk about progression, and I like progression just like the next guy. But at the end of the day, it's all about wins and losses in this league. And I want these wins. I don't want to talk about no draft. Drafts is cool. I got my quarterback now. Everything that I'm talking about right now is talking about these wins and losses now. People, well, yeah, I got draft. Listen, we done got over that 5-win mark. We trying to push to get in that 8-win mark. We got 5 now. Let's get on this playbook. And Cincinnati is definitely another team we can get another dub against. Let's go for that sweep in the season series in the Battle of Ohio against Cincy. And then I definitely want that game against Baltimore. And people talk about playoffs and we're not gonna get in the playoffs and we can't make playoffs and we're not gonna say it. Listen, that's one thing I want to talk about. If I'm not going to come out here and play, if I'm not going to come out here and talk about playoffs, what is we watching the games for? What are we practicing for? Why are we drafting people for? Why are we want our team back for? Why are we wearing our colors for? I'm not about to come on here. Why am I blogging for? What am I coming on here, spending hours of my time and energy, cutting up film, buying all kind of equipment and microphones, getting on here buying lights, wasting my time doing these videos if I'm not going to expect my team to win, if I'm not going to want my team to win, if I don't want to see my people in the playoffs? It's time that the media and the fans got to start expecting something better for yourself. Expect your team to win. Everybody else is doing it. The woe is me is great for a while. The woe is me is cool, but I'm tired of being a laughing stock of the league. I want my team to be good. I want my team to go out here and expect to win. And as long as I got 6 under the center, and he coming out here with that swagger and that thought process, I feel like I got a damn good chance. I feel like I got a damn good chance out here, and I'm gonna take that swinging. So we gonna talk about the playoffs, and we got 3 more games. And we can get to 8 wins, and we're going to see where the chips lay. And I'm talking facts right now. So we 3 out of the last 4. Greg Williams' way to bounce back, Freddie Kitchens' way to bounce back. Another great week for you fellas, 3 out of 4. We got an opportunity to make it 4 out of 5. And they've got another opportunity that Greg Williams and Freddie Kitchens is fighting for their jobs again. That's the way to fight back. That's the way to go ahead and talk about your careers in this league. And I'm going to end with another thing. I'm going to end with this. The NFL, I want to talk to you something real quick, because I want to talk to you really quickly. I'm not against the age discrimination thing, and I believe all people are equal that can come out here and do something. But it's time out. I don't know what's going on with these calls. I don't know what's going on with these flags. I don't know what's going on, period, out here in the league with these referees. But it's time out for 85, 86-year-old referees throwing flags every single play. I'm tired of the holding penalties. I'm tired of the false 5-yard penalties. I'm tired of the placebo penalties, the fake mirage penalties, giving teams first downs. That's on both sides. I'm tired that people not earning their first downs. I'm tired on money down, which is the third down, where you get paid, you get contracts on third down. You get money on third down. That's where you man against man, you come out there and you say, I'm better than you. You gonna stop me? 3rd and 10. If it's 3rd and 10, I'm not trying to see no 96-year-old referee throwing flags with their pantyhose way up there to their chest, giving out free first downs. Stop affecting the plays. Stop interjecting yourself in these plays. Stop calling holding penalties on every play that's 20 yards or more. Just because it's a good play don't mean it had to be a penalty. It's not a penalty every single time something happens good. The refs are getting outrageous. I can't even watch a game. Every 5 minutes is a flag. Every time I see a good run, a kickoff, a punt return, a nice breakup, a pass breakup, I'm looking, I'm paranoid. Like, is it a flag behind here? Is it holding? Is it offsides? Is it, what happened? Come on, man. You guys is getting worse than college basketball refs. Calling charging on everything. Guys flopping around just on the court. It's outrageous, man. Listen, it is ridiculous. I watched this game today, and I watched referees that was on Medicare assisted government programs throwing flags for 55 minutes of the game. I didn't sign up to commentate on seniors who get half off on Purple Day at the Salvation Army. I didn't sign up to watch seniors be at Denny's that get 35% off on bagels and coffees and Grand Slams at Denny's. I'm tired of watching that, man. And I'm not really a dude that comes on here and do that. But it's getting outrageous. It's week 14. I'm tired of it. It's ridiculous. And the league is getting worse with it. It's not getting better. You don't know how to call offensive line plays. People get pancaked, drove to the ground. That's a plus play. Anytime a defensive lineman get driven into the ground, it's a hold. How? You just don't know how to call nothing. Anytime a defensive back knocks a ball down, it's illegal hands. Come on, bro. It's getting ridiculous. I just want to lead with that. I want to finish with that. I just want to let y'all know y'all ruining the game, bro. And I don't like to say that lightly. I can deal with all the hits and helmet stuff. If you want to get rid of that under the false pretenses that you're trying to help people's injuries out, because it is under false pretenses. Because y'all don't want to pay nobody's settlements anyway. Y'all ain't paying nobody's pensions anyway. You ain't paying disability settlements anyway. So this whole thought process that you trying to get helmet to helmet and player safety out of there anyway is BS to start with. So we'll get rid of that. That's a whole nother blog. But at the end of the day, let's talk about getting rid of these terrible calls and flags that you throwing every 5 seconds and slowing the game down, especially in crunch time and especially on explosive plays. Especially on explosive plays, which is over 20 yards, 30 yards plays, and kickoff and exciting punts. Every time an interception happens, and then somebody run over 15 yards on a return, it's automatically coming back because of a clip. Come on, bro. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm just tired of seeing it. If y'all just want to spot the ball and have cats running around and spot the ball and play flag or whatever y'all want to do, just say that. But don't come with that. With that being said, the Cleveland Browns, we won 3 out of 4. Carolina, y'all got some soul searching to do. Ron Rivera probably going to be up out of this year. Cam Newton, I need to see you working on your game. I'm sorry. You got the MVP. I ain't seeing you working in your game. You're going to have to start hitting on some of these small intermediate throws. You're going to have and eluding some of these hits. You're going to have to stop running this playbook where you taking on these hits, bro. And you're going to have to be much more accurate from in the intermediate passing game from 12 to 14 yards. With that being said, it's your boy G. Bush signing off for the Barbershop. Shout out to everybody else. Hit that subscribe button. The 6 God is moving out here, bro. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to see what we got going on. The Browns got a shot, man. The Browns got a shot. If you don't know, now you know. 3 more games, 3 more weeks. Don't be a hater. Hit that subscribe button. And, we do got the merchandise coming. We got some exciting stuff coming, and we will be letting y'all know firsthand. It's the Barbershop. Peace. You've been locked in with G. Bush in the Barbershop. Feel free to take a look at some of our other videos linked here, and also subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our updated content coming out regularly. Thanks again for listening.